Hey everyone, welcome back to the Thundertron podcast. Today I'm discussing all the reveals from the Transformers Tuesday fan stream. So in this specific segment, I'm really just going to be covering the Legacy Evolution reveals. In a separate segment, I will be discussing the Rise of the Beast reveals, so make sure you stay tuned for that coming on the channel very, very soon. So in the live stream, they actually did show and talk about quite a few Legacy Evolution figures, but unfortunately, they only posted one figure up for pre-order. The other ones, which was Wave 4, they said those will be coming soon, so I'm going to probably do a video on covering those figures, really just giving my thoughts, but of course I will have very little information, so I probably will do another video once they're actually posted on Hasbro Pulse with the price and release date information. But let's get into this exclusive. It is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, so if you're kind of on the fence, if you're like, maybe 60% you want it and kind of 40 you're a bit unsure, I would say definitely get it if you're more leaning towards it, because it's a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, kind of like the Thundertron drone and the Trichronicus pack from recent years. Those have sold out and they barely ever come back in stock. As of the time of recording this audio, it is still in stock on Hasbro Pulse, so definitely, if you have a chance, 100% get it. I actually think this pack is really promising, probably one of my favorite exclusives from Hasbro Pulse in the recent years. Not to say the previous ones were bad, I think this is probably just my favorite one. So the price is $40. The release date is September 1st, 2023. This is the Transformers Legacy Evolution Core Class Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. I have to say, I think Hasbro Pulse probably read my mind, because actually just a few reviews ago, a couple weeks ago, I did review the Legacy Evolution Core Class of Nemesis Prime. It's just a black redeco of Kingdom Core Class Optimus Prime. And in that review, in that video, I'm pretty sure it was one Core Class review, I'm pretty sure I did say I had an idea that they could do like an accessory pack, kind of like with the Thundertron drone. That accessory pack was for, deluxes and Voyagers and just tons of figures across the line. But I thought they could probably do an accessory pack for core classes. There's so many options. I think they should probably do several follow-up packs to this one. We don't have Skywarp's No Rays. They can make a trailer for Nemesis Prime. Really, the list is endless, and I'm so glad they did this. I have to say, they probably read my mind, because I said in the video, maybe they were watching, I don't know, maybe we're just thinking the same thing. I'm just really glad they did this. So, getting into it, the Optimus Prime is just kind of a repackage or reissue of the Kingdom Core Class Optimus Prime, which I thought was a really good figure. I thought that really no problems. Unfortunately, of course, with that release, it was the mainline one. It only came with his rifle and not his Energon axe. But with this one, it comes with his rifle and his Energon axe, which I think is really cool. We kind of saw this coming, because we did recently get, the Nemesis Prime release, and that one didn't come with his rifle. It only came with the axe. So I definitely see, probably in the foreseeable future, we'll probably get another one of these packs, but of course evil this time. Maybe we'll get the Nemesis Prime and he'll come with his Energon axe and his rifle, and maybe we'll get his evil black trailer with some purple detailing, and maybe we'll get another figure like, I don't know, Skywarp, and we'll finally get his No Rays. I think that'd be a really good idea if they could do some more of these packs, because there's just so many options and so much potential. But yeah, no new molding for the Kingdom Optimus Prime. I really don't think there should be or could be, because the Optimus, the original release of it was perfectly fine. There was no problems. There was a bit of kibble on the back, and some of the tolerances weren't the best. Like the entire torso kind of waist untabs for transformation, and there is a tab. It's supposed to lock into place with the torso. On my copy, it never really stayed into place, so maybe on this one the tolerances will be a little bit better. That would be nice. But I'm actually really glad this comes with his rifle and his axe, because they could have been cheap and just said, oh, we're only going to give you the axe, you can just get the rifle from the original release, but we're getting both. It also does come with the trailer, which I think is super nice. So the trailer can fit Bumblebee, and I'll talk about Bumblebee in just a sec. It does come with a roller and a little, computer, tower thing. It has a little, grabber arm. It can like repair the Autobots and Bumblebee. I'm not sure if there's a technical name for it, but it's just, a little computer. We've seen this thing and roller, this trailer, design. We've seen it with the Masterpiece Optimus. We've seen it many times. It's straight from the G1 show. Very classic, and I'm really glad they did it. So you can fit Bumblebee in there. You can actually split open the chest, kind of like Earthrise Optimus Prime, where you can open it and you can fit cars and figures inside, so you can actually kind of turn it into a repair bay. You can have Optimus and Bumblebee being repaired, which I think is a really nice, cute feature. And you can remove roller. He can, separate from the trailer. So this is actually a really good pack. So as for Bumblebee, he does come with one accessory. So there's very few images of his pistol, his little stinger accessory. That's what they call it. it's kind of hard to see. So from the very few images and the very small angle it's shown, I do not think it's actually the same accessory that came with the original release of this figure. So this is kind of like Kingdom Optimus Prime, where it was released before, but this is actually nice because you do get a second opportunity. This was an exclusive. It was actually, I think, the first figure a part of these Buzzworthy Bumblebee exclusive line. It came with Spike, a little small exosuit Spike, and it came with this figure. So design-wise and molding, I think it's the exact same thing. There's no new molding on the figure itself, but I'm pretty sure the accessory is brand new. From what I can tell, again, there's very few images showing it for some reason. I really don't know why. There's like 4 or 5 images of just the figure, but no accessory. But from what I can tell, it's a brand new one. As of paint, I actually think there's no new paint apps. From what I can tell, I haven't actually picked up the old Bumblebee release in quite a while, but from just my memory, it seems like the exact same thing, but I could be wrong. But I can definitely tell on the Kingdom Optimus in this pack, there is definitely new paint apps. It's very obvious to me. But I'm really glad they threw in a new accessory. They could have easily just taken that same pistol from before and just put in this. That being said, it's just kind of a small black plastic molded weapon. It's nothing special or crazy, but of course you can attach the trailer to Optimus Prime, which is really cool, and you can still store, I'm assuming you can still store the axe and the blaster the exact same way you could on Optimus and Nemesis Prime, so same storage there, and it does appear there is some storage for the blaster and the axe inside of the trailer. You can kind of turn it into that repair bay, a medical bay, and it does appear there is some storage for those weapons, which I think is a really nice feature. Overall, this pack is really cool. Really just kind of getting to my, final thoughts. Is this worth $40? I don't know. It's hard to say because, especially with core classes, they can vary with, price and size. Some core classes are really big. Some are kind of small, like, the Studio Series 86 Rumble. That's a core class figure. It's about $12, but that's like one of the smallest core class figures we've ever gotten. And then, we have like Iguanas. That's probably probably one of our biggest core class figures. And that one's a really, really good figure. And we've actually had these in hand. They're decent sizes. Optimus is probably, I would say, an average size for a core class figure. Bumblebee is on the smaller side of the scale of core class figures. He's pretty close to the same size as Rumble, so I don't know if it's worth $40. I think it is pretty close to the range, maybe 35 to 40. I mean, you do have to keep in mind it does come with the trailer, and it comes, I think, with 5 accessories and roller and the whole, medical bay base. I wouldn't say this pack is for everyone because I know some people are not as interested in the core class figures, and you might already have, Bumblebee and Optimus, so you might think, is it really worth it buying these figures again to get the trailer? That's really up for debate. I think it is because it comes with a lot more, and you can actually display these in several different ways. You can have the Bumblebee from the solo release, you can have it in his robot mode, and if you want to, you can have both of these figures here in this pack. You can have them in their alt mode, so you can actually display them 2 different ways. And there's quite a few brand new accessories, which I think is really nice. I think probably what could have maybe put this over the edge, make this like, instant buy. I think they could have thrown in like a brand new Blastovic piece. I think that would be really cool because, this pack comes with like 5 accessories, so maybe a custom brand new Blastovic piece to attach to Optimus's barrel would have been a really good idea, and that would be an instant buy. I did pre-order it, I 100% did, even though I was somewhat on the fence. I was questioning, is this worth $40? I do like it, but I'll have to wait and see until I get it in hand. I might, I do like it, but I might probably question if it's worth $40. It's a bit much. I think maybe 32 to 35 would be more reasonable, but let me know what you think of this exclusive pack in the comment section below. And again, as of the time recording this audio, it is still available. Do you think this pack is worth $4, or do you think it should be a tad bit less? Will you be picking this up? Let me know in the comments. I do hope you enjoyed this segment, and I will see you next time.